Hi, everybody. Hello. How's everyone? Let me adjust this till Maddie comes in. Then I'll fix it again. Hello. Hey. Well, there he is.
Hey, hey,
There
hey.
you are. Hey to you. Let me change this around. Now I just moved the camera. Now I will move it back. How's it going? A Wisdom
Good. Oh,
Wednesday. There's
Wisdom
the sign.
Wednesday. Hi. Did you already play our intro?
I actually played the countdown because I was
Oh,
sitting
okay.
there going, how do I do this?
Well, perfect. We'll do it right before we start the readings. But
Oh,
how's your
yeah.
day?
I did a big long reading and did all kinds of little stuff. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. And I've been sitting here eating black licorice.
Oh, I don't like licorice at all. I don't know how you do that.
It's like the best fake stuff ever.
More power to you.
I love it. They had
Hi,
a sale. What can
everybody.
I say? Hello, everybody.
It's Wisdom Wednesday.
Hi,
Welcome.
Carlos.
Please
Emiliano.
share the show.
Yasmina, hi. Yes, share the show. It is Wednesday. We're getting into busy times here with graduations and all kinds of stuff. Um, and it's nice and bright out.
Yeah, you know what? I noticed that for the first time, I think yesterday. It was like um actually no, it was right after our live on Monday. I was sitting at the computer for a little bit, and then I looked outside and I was like, "Oh, I was not expecting the sun to still be out, or like there's just still be any light." And I was just like, "That's when did that start happening?" But yeah.
Yes, it's almost summer. Uh-oh. Okay, let me get rid of this.
Uh-oh.
I, it's too fast for me, Matt.
Oh gosh. Here we go.
Hey,
Bye.
we do have
Bye.
a problem with that person once in a while. Hi, Sharon.
I'm just gonna.
Sharon's new.
Hi, Sharon. Welcome to the show. All right, you guys. So please share the show. You know how it goes. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So thank you for joining us. This is free psychic readings with Maddie and with Debbie and Maddie, and you must be 18 or older to receive a reading. We do not do medical or legal. And you cannot put anybody else's information other than your own. So don't put anyone's name. If you're wanting to know about someone specific, just say the person on my mind or person of interest. Um, what am I missing, Debbie?
Okay, randomly select. That's one. Did you say that? We
Oh
just
yeah, we ran.
randomly select,
Hmm.
to do a reading.
There's no
Um,
list, so just
please.
enter your question into the chat, and we will You might get randomly selected.
Okay, and we ask that you share the show if you can. Also, we are on YouTube, so if you could go to Matty Tarot and subscribe and Psychic Fixes, and if you're on Facebook, you can like and subscribe to Facebook to
Yes,
Psychic
yes, yes,
Fixes. Um,
yes. Oh,
there still was something else, but we'll get to it.
yeah, but it is Wisdom Wednesday, you guys. So without further ado, welcome.
I especially like that last little image. It's so cute. And the other thing is to please like this broadcast. You can put a heart there. That would be great. A like would be great.
Yes, yes, yes.
And we're going to be selecting. So please go ahead and start putting in your question, your request. I'm doing tarot. I use the Rider deck, and I will look at a specific month. If you want me to look at a specific month this year, I can look at that. Also, I can do June, July, and August just together, and or question any kind of request, but no legal and no medical, including pregnancy. Please don't do that.
So you're just using tarot, right, Debbie?
Yep. What are you using today since
Debbie
it's
got
Wisdom Wednesday?
a good old tarot. I am using my Archangel Power tarot cards, Wisdom from the Angels. I've got the Muse Tarot. I've got my inner guidance messages, crystal cards, and I might do some. Charms, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, I love the charms. Oh, how did the psychic fair go? Did you go to a psychic thingy?
You know what? I didn't make it, but
Oh,
I'm sure it was great.
yeah. I'll meet you at one this summer.
Yes, they have another one. I think it's in August.
Okay. There's something else in August. I don't remember what it is. I can't wait for Fluid Friday.
What's in your cup? It's not Friday, but you can still tell me.
It is grape juice and water.
Lovely.
I put a little grape juice and I fill up with water.
I have some water.
I love it. Jacqueline, you're asking for a whole year. That's really hard to do something like that in the kind of fast things that we do here. You want to see June, July, and August, or a specific month this year, something like that. I can do that. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Please, we need to bump up the people in here, so please go ahead and private message your loved ones and say, hey, come get a reading.
You want to pick someone, Debbie?
I'm going to take Jacqueline.
All
there
right.
we go. June, July, and August. Okay. It's going to take me just a minute.
I hope everybody's having a lovely day today. It was a little hotter today than normal. Or well, then
it's going to be, I bet you, I'm predicting 90 degrees this weekend. So here we go.
Hey, I like that.
You like that?
I do, actually. I do. As long as it's not like 100, then 100's like, okay, this is hot. But like 80 to 90 is great, I think.
Oh, I love my 80, low 80s, but yeah, the rest is hot. And we don't want that at the beach. We're a beach community, but we don't want that at the beach because I'm about 10 degrees off. I think cooler than the beach. I mean, warmer than the beach. That would be hot.
Hey, I love getting a tan, so. All right, let's see who we got here.
I'm just about ready now. I'm going to flip the cards over. June, July, and August for you. You know, I really get that you're all about the house. All about the house. I want a new house. I want to fix up the house, but something about the house. This comes down for you right away. Okay. Well, we've got some things here. I get a little bit of being guarded and watchful around yourself, Jacqueline, and I think that's fine. This is that card sometimes of like, I got nicked once. I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen again. Kind of just, keeping things close, and that's okay. You're I'm spring cleaning. I'm not It's not summer quite yet. I keep saying it's spring cleaning. Yeah, it is all about the house, isn't it? Because I'm in the middle of it. Okay. I do get this little protected type of energy over you, and that's fine. I do feel like you're going to probably, I don't think it's healing card here. I think it's a short trip in the future, and that's usually past the time I'm looking at. So, past August, I have a little trip there for you. Past position shows me a queen of swords, so it should be you. Could be someone else, but it should be you. And I get a very strong personality, a leader, intelligent, compassionate, no nonsense, strong opinions, and a justice theme of what's right and wrong. So I really love this type of person, and this shows in the past position. I give for June a little bit of worry, but like too much. You don't have to worry that much. Bring that down. Anywhere from mid to end of June, I do have good news of money for you. So I think you find out some money's coming. In July, you have the entrepreneurial card. So I don't know if you're thinking about doing something on the side, having your own business, being your own boss. But I really feel like if you were to make that decision, it would be successful for you. I also have the justice card mid to end of July, even though that's a court card or a legal card. Definitely, it says, yes, you made the right decision. When I get to August, I see that you have something that you've done, you built up. You're ready to really go to your future and kind of turn the corner, turn away from some things and really head where you need to go. And I love that card. It shows me also just regularly, whatever you do, your work is, or if you have a job or a career, or whatever, it's kind of a card of saying, yeah, you're working here, you're doing your stuff here. It's not a thrills and bells and whistles type of card, just that you're working there. Okay. And yeah, business ideas. Jacqueline, I get success with that. And just consider that, get your ideas together. Sometimes it's hard to make the leap, but it does show me some action here at the first 2 weeks in July for you. All right. And that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for asking for a reading. It was a pleasure.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Okay, I have chosen Sharon Applebaum.
Yay, Sharon. You do not know that she's a friend of mine.
I love it. Okay. All right. Well, hi, Sharon. So, hold on one second.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Okay, you guys post your questions and let's get some people in here and get this party rolling. Please share the show. Get a hold of your family, whatever. Say get in here and you can get a reading if you're randomly chosen.
All right, Sharon. So, I'm going to say this. You need to release some sort of regret or guilt or worry that you have to your angels. It's saying here your worry is unnecessary um, because you're going to be fine. You're going to be just fine. However, I don't know. I don't know exactly what this is, but there's some sort of major disruption in the heart sector. So if you're like in a committed relationship, or if you have like a romantic partner, um, or if you're married, I'm not sure, but there's some sort of how do I say? There's a blow. Your relationship to somebody takes a heavy hit. That is what is showing here in the next coming month. Now, I do see this though. It says to follow your knowing, meaning if it's something like your partner's not giving you the truth and you know this, trust your gut. Or this could possibly
Okay, it looks like we lost Matty. Oh, okay, he'll pop back in, Sharon, in just a minute. And I'm going to be doing Marie next.
I'm so
There
sorry
you
about
are.
that. Okay. All right,
That
can you
was a
hear me?
great magic trick.
All right, so sorry about that. So I was saying if it's on your if it's I'm so sorry, I got all thrown off now. Okay. If this is on your partner's end, if you have a partner there, then maybe they're not giving you the truth and you need to follow your gut. Now if it's on the other end where you have done something or you're not being truthful, you know what the right thing is, you know what the right thing to do is, and so you need to do the right thing. So still, again, follow your gut. This may cause some sort of disruption to happen, a tower moment, if you will. Now that's not necessarily what's going on here, but the next month after this, so what is it? What are we in? It's June. So this is like June, July-ish. So July to August-ish. You're faced with a choice. The choice is to soften and open. It does look like you are faced with some sort of betrayal, whether or not this is a partner or a close friend. There's a break that happens in this very significant relationship. You're asked to step back from the problem and to observe, don't absorb, to witness, don't identify. You're being asked to make a choice, to look at this betrayal and make a choice to soften and open and understand from by removing emotion and removing, personal, making it don't make it personal, but remove yourself from the situation and look at it from an outside perspective and see that what would drive a person to do such a thing? What would drive a person to behave in such a way or to what and have you ever found yourself in a similar situation where not necessarily faced with the same circumstances but faced with the same emotions, same faced with the same feelings? If faced with those same feelings and under that pressure, would you have maybe at one time in your life made that same decision? Now, I'm not excusing poor behavior, but I am saying to extend grace and extend humanity to another person if it really is that deep of a relationship or friendship or bond. But you are being asked to make a choice to take the higher road here. Now, again, if this is on your end, then that requires forgiving yourself. um I do have to say that the month after that, so what it would August, September-ish, um you need to be more aware of your own emotions and understand that going inward is where your answers will be found. There's no answer outside of us that I'm sorry, there is nothing outside of us that will fulfill us, ultimately fulfill us and give us our happiness and give us the answer to what's the secret to enjoying life, to feeling fulfilled and to feel accomplished. What's the secret? The secret is go inward, learn yourself, understand yourself. And it does look like that. This is kind of where this leads. You need to release some sort of guilt here. So I'm seeing like maybe this is on your end. Maybe you haven't been so truthful. It's not really telling me, but I hope this is resonating with you. Either way, what you don't see coming is that it is safe to trust again. Um, or you will, if this is on your end where you were untruthful, then it is you are going to get that trust back from that person. But I don't know what's this message is coming through right now. Follow your creative passions. Follow your creative passions. Um, it is safe to trust again, though, in this very close relationship you have with this person. It's a soul bond. It's a soul contract with another person. So I hope this is resonating with you. It does look like you guys mend this or get through this hump. And then your crystal card says, Sunstone. This stone will give you light in times of darkness and help lead you to a better emotional state. You can feel its healing power, warming your spiritual self, just like the sun in the sky. The Sunstone can energize your immune system, kickstarting natural healing. Okay, so I hope that resonated. That's all I have for you this evening.
Thank you. I'm switching over to Marie. Hi. Marie, the card that comes down for you first and represents you is a little bit stuck card, almost like not seeing clearly, maybe not seeing clear for decision or where things are going. So make sure that you are talking to your guides about clearing the way, giving you the gift of clarity so that everything comes into focus and you know what to do and you know how to make your decisions. Crossing you in temporary energy is my betrayal card, but it's a card of feeling alone and unsupported. And so I hate having that energy over you. So you talk to your guides again, say spirit guides when you talk to them, just spirit guides. I need, and what you need is to have security and be grounded and to be able to not feel alone or unsupported in any way. You need to be supported. So ask for them to give you everything that you need to gain that. All right. I do get good news of money for you past, well, in the future. I absolutely think you're going to be fine as far as money goes in your future. Okay. And I'll get to that in a minute, but I feel like that you'll know that going in a few months. You know, you're going to know, I know that these good things are going to come in about money and relationships. Past position is a card, the Fool card. I don't like the title of that, but it just means that you go off on um, a new avenue, a new start. Just make sure that you let your intuition guide you. So always look ahead. Don't look up to the sky, but look to the head and see what's going to come in. They are showing me also the mentor card. So I don't know if you're really good at showing somebody how to do something or giving good advice. If you do that, that's a great skill to have, or somebody comes in and does that for you. They are showing me a good investment coming in, like you're going to know it's good. So put your energy into it. It's slow growing. Pardon me. It's a slow growing investment, but it will pay off in money that you need or want. It'll be there. When I look further, I see a wish come true, which is really great. I feel like you're going to get something that you really want. We also have the Ace of Cups card here, which means open heart blessings and joy. Being open to love and joy, everything great coming into your life. FYI, it's a little bit of a fertility type of card also. They're showing me that you will eventually end something, quit, be done, and over with. And this is a good thing because what does this do to let things go and to be finished and cut the cords is you're going to get everything you want then. That's when relationship, good things, family good, money great, all those good things that everybody wants in life will come in. But it really will be after this cutting the cord type of thing. All right? And that's what I have for you.
That was lovely. That was
Thank
lovely,
you.
lovely, lovely. Okay. I've chosen Linda Satterfield. Hi, Linda. Okay, Linda, let's see. Linda, give me just a moment.
So I went ahead, you guys, and I put who's next in the well, okay, I'm going to put who's next right now, so just watch for that.
Okay, Linda. So this upcoming month, I'm just gonna do July. Well, it's still June, huh? What day is it? The 12th? Oh, we'll do June. Okay. Yeah. So June, July, August. Within the next month. How about that? Within the next month. Within the next 30 days. Uh-oh. Hold on one second. So within the next month, um, you're still working on getting over some sort of something that hurt your heart really, really deeply. This could be a variety of things, but it has to do with you're really having to do a lot of self-soothing at this time, and that's something that you're getting better at. Um, and you're I'm so sorry, guys. Hold on. That one was me. That was an accident on my end, not some card that's supposed to be in your reading. Okay, so um, there's going to be an opportunity coming up within the next month, though, and what is being shown here is that even if you're not, it looks like you're working on picking yourself up and being self-soothing and getting your spirits up, but there's times where you struggle, and there's an opportunity for excitement and adventure coming, and you're being asked to really get a handle on that emotional sector, on your because you don't want to be in a low vibrational or low frequency mood to where you spoil the opportunity, miss it, look past it, look, you don't see it, so you're being asked to address some pain here, um and sit with it for a little bit. um you're being asked to also stay determined, continue moving forward, and be prepared for any possibility, because I do see something that's going to require your commitment here, and it's going to require you to buckle down and to, again, so Eight of Pentacles and the Hierophant came out. That's a lot of commitment and faith. So it's going to require you to have faith, to trust in the process, to put all in. And if you're not there mentally and you're not there emotionally, then you won't be able to pull this off. Now, I do see you biting the bullet and buckling down and getting ish done, if you will, because by the third month here, it does say your plans are working out very well. There's some sort of professional or financial success here. You've been able to use resources wisely. You do see your whatever time you invested be returned to you. Not returned to you in time, essentially, but you get the reward. You reap the benefit, of investing that time. Um, and I do see you. You've got this. Okay, how do I say? You've got this like mindset about your success or about your endeavors, maybe whatever the circumstances are. You've got this mindset and where you limit yourself, and you really don't. You almost cut off the opportunity or the chance of something before it even gets to start, before the ball even gets rolling. And I do see that rearing its ugly head here in the third month, right as the success starts happening. And so again, you're being asked to really get in your mind and interrupt those thoughts. It's almost like I've said this before, but it's almost like how would you say it? Like a broken record. These intrusive thoughts, these repeat thoughts that just they come through. You have no really control over them coming through. It's just something your brain starts saying to you, and you're like, oh gosh. And it really affects your feelings. And so, but you have a higher consciousness, where you can interrupt those thoughts. You can interrupt that voice. I always refer to mine as the bitch that nobody invited, and I interrupt you know my inner critic, and I literally just like kind of shame and bully it out of the party, if you will. I'm just like, nobody invited you. What are you still doing? Like, why are you even here? Like, your opinion doesn't matter. Stop it. Like nobody wants to hear it. Bye. So, and it kind of makes it fun and funny, and that's my way of really getting on top of or quelling those thoughts. So whatever way works for you, you really need to get uh, a handle on that inner critic, because it is going to rear its ugly head in the third month and try to sabotage this. And really, that's all sabotage is: self-sabotage. Oh, here's your crystal card, malachite. Ooh, okay, we'll get to that in a second. Self-sabotage is that the term self-sabotage sounds so like, oh, I'm purposely ruining things for myself. And like when you really uncover all of it, that's technically what's happening. You are purposely like keeping yourself low, but it's because of like the beliefs you hold about yourself. So those are really important. And if you have any self-limiting beliefs, you're going to always self-sabotage in certain situations. And so all self-sabotage really is that your subconscious mind, which is 95% of your brain power. So the majority of it, right? And then your conscious mind, which is only 5% your of your brain function, that you're aware of, consciously, um, they're competing and they have a different set of needs. So when the subconscious mind is working toward a goal and the conscious mind is working toward a completely opposite goal, the subconscious mind is always going to win, always, every single time. And that's why you find yourself in situations where you go, how did this happen again? Or why does it always turn out this way? Or why is it that when I do this, this happens always? Or no matter how I try to do it, it always ends up this way. Or people always do this, or da, da, da. If you find yourself thinking that way in times, that's a perfect indicator right there that you've got a subconscious, your subconscious has a goal that is opposite of your conscious mind, and you are self-sabotaging in some way um along the way. And you can't look at your thoughts. You can't look and say, well, I don't think this, because your mind's a great liar, and it will, oh, the things our mind will hide from us. We will convince ourselves of things. It's called confirmation bias and cognitive dissonance. And so we've got this bias about the way we already think. We cherry pick information to, we kind of take anything that goes along with that and we go, yep, makes sense. And anything that doesn't go along with our beliefs, we go and we throw it, and we don't really pay it much mind. So there's, the confirmation bias. And then the cognitive dissonance is the stories we tell ourselves to make these things true. So, whatever it may be, however it applies to you, we all do it. That's why it's best to have people around you that are honest and are able to tell you, and you can take feedback, because that's the best way to learn about yourself is through others. But either way, you've got to look at what continues to hold you back. It is some sort of belief that you hold about yourself that you just automatically tell yourself. And then everything from that point on operates under that. And so that is why you get this outcome. And that is why you have this happen. And that is why this person did this, and this person did this, and this person, and that job went that way, and this thing went that way, So really, really uncover it, because I do see here, what you don't see coming is the your ability to accomplish all of your goals, and all of them at once. Really, it's not much you have to do to get there. um you just got to stop holding yourself back. Okay, so I'll leave you with this. Your malachite, I'm sorry, your crystal card is malachite. Malachite is a stone of adventure and symbolizes big transformations. If this stone appeals to you, it is because the energy radiating from it calls you to take a risk and make a drastic change in your life. This stone gives you that courage and the strength to do that. Okay? So take the risk, make that change, believe in yourself, work on your limiting beliefs, find what the opposing belief your subconscious holds, find what it is, and eradicate it. Eradicate it. Okay? That's the secret to your happiness. That's all I have for you this evening.
I love your readings.
Thank
Always
you.
good messages, great messages for everyone, uh, other people, including your client. I love that. Amantha, hi. Yes, we have plenty of time, you guys. Share the show, bring some people in, and post your request. Amantha, You know what? When I get this one card that comes down first that represents a person, there's a few cards that have greater meaning. You got one of them, and it's the talent card. A lot of times when I get this card, I can be talking to an accomplished, musician or an actor, someone famous, all kinds of things. And it comes down for you of getting a lot of emotional joy and success from something you do well, but it shows me the talent card. So doing something well. So I'm going to say that you have a really great talent or skill or blessing. I get a new beginning crossing over you in temporary energy, just kind of like right there. Your cards are pretty darn good. In the future, it shows me that new beginning will happen. It shows me that you'll go on the path and you'll be excited about it. Be very positive about going forward. Just make sure you let your intuition guide you and you always look forward. Past position does show me that there was some kind of crisis or um, something came out of the blue that became a crisis. So I do get this kind of chaotic card for you, but it's in the past. I get that you're going to get some money, a little money that's you're supposed to get. It belongs to you. It's attached to you in some way. So some money is going to come. Sometimes it's bonuses, money being paid back, refunds, different things like that. But some money will be coming in. I do get a very money minded woman. This can be you or it can be somebody that comes in and gives you good financial advice. I want to tell you that you do have something big coming in. When I get the judgment card, it usually means that something has happened that moves you to sit down and really sit down some or put down some new goals and new priorities in your life. So even though it may come around in a very uncomfortable way, it's a very positive thing to happen. I also see that you have, after that, like a new financial position. Here's a new job. Here's a new stream of money. Here's a new project that can make money. And that comes in for you. And I get very good about that. It does show me a time where you're going to feel like, um, and I want to go this way. If you have a really good idea, I want you to safeguard it. And it does show me you being guarded and watchful. And so I really do feel like idea is going to come in for you. I feel like it's like, I didn't see this coming into me, but this is great. This idea is really good. I feel like that it takes you on a new path. I feel like it's going to be super successful for you. So I get this great idea coming in. But I'm somebody who is always tell people to be very careful who you tell your ideas to. Okay. And I think this is a good time to tell you that also. And Amantha is very good. And that's what I see coming in for you.
That was lovely, Debbie.
Thank you.
Okay, hold on one second.
Don't let me forget your QR code.
Oh, yes, yes. Just a moment, though. Let's see. Okay. Where'd it go? Emiliano. I asked the pendulum, and it says that you will pass. So, let's see. Hold on one second. So I'll show you again. So the pendulum, when it swings this way, it's a yes. Oh, well, let's put your question down. When it swings like this, it's a yes. When it swings like this, it's a no. It probably won't be as drastic as that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but you'll see. Okay. I just got to connect with it. So I'll ask, is my name Matthew? Am I Matty Tarot? You see it's a yes, yes, yes. Am I Debbie Duncan? Am I Debbie Duncan? It's a no. It's a no. Am I Matty Tarot? Am I Matty Tarot? Am I Debbie Duncan? Am I Debbie Duncan? Am I Debbie Duncan? Okay. Will Emiliano pass their exam? 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 As you can see, it's swinging yes. Okay, so, you know, that's what the pendulum says. I pulled a crystal card for you. It says fluorite. Aligning all your chakras and bringing all that energy into your physical body is what this clear, beautiful stone is known for. It is also known to stimulate the crown chakra and enhance the effects of other crystals and stones. This is a must-have for any true crystal lover. Fluorite is really good at dispelling negative energy. I don't know if you can see that because the light's so crazy. There we go. So any doubt you may have, fluorite can, actually I take a piece of fluorite sometimes and I put it on my, well, I used to do this, I haven't done it in a long time, but I put it on my forehead right over my third eye. And I used to lay back and just visualize all the tension, all the doubt, all the negativity, all the fear, all the worry, just being sucked out of my body and going into this fluorite, right? Because fluorite is it's charged in a way that the ions are they offset any negative energy and turn it into positive energy. It radiates out positive. So it takes negative ions and turns them into positive ions. Um, and then you got two inner guidance messages, right and beloved one. So maybe write to a loved one. Maybe no, writing doesn't necessarily have to be writing. You can text, you can email, you can even call them. But it looks like this worry, doubt, fear, you have, maybe just talk to a loved one, talk to a really close friend, a family member, a partner if you have one, and just tell them how you feel. And if you're not looking for advice per se or anything, just let them know that up front. Say, I'm can I vent to you for a moment? I'm not really looking for an answer or advice. I just kind of want to be heard, and can I just do you have space to, allow me to vent for a bit? And they're like, yeah. So it's like, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you'll try and go and vent to somebody and they'll think that you have an issue that you're wanting a solution for, and they'll try and give you an answer. And I know I'm a very much solutions oriented person, and I oftentimes am like, well, I'm giving solutions or giving answers to people, and they're like, I'm not, like, I literally don't need you to solve anything, like, stop. So I'm like, like, just hear me. But all I'm saying is, just make it known that you just want to be heard and you just want to vent if that's what you need, and to get something and to let that worry and doubt go. But it does look like you passed your exam, so congratulations. That's all I have.
Thank you. All right. Michael. Hi, Michael. Um, Michael, the card that represents you is a magician card. So super creative, money making ideas. You could make, when this comes down first, I'm usually talking to people and saying, well, how many patents do you have, or what products have you created? What have you made? Because it's a very good creative card. Means that you'll have that creativity for the rest of your life. So money making ideas, inventions, all kinds of stuff. I love it. Crossing you in temporary energies, the thought of going on an adventure. I don't even want to say a trip. I feel like an adventure. You do have something coming out of the blue in the future. This is that tower card where we go, we didn't see this coming. So I wanted to ask a little bit about it. And it does center around a money minded male who gives advice. So do be careful about when that kind of comes in, because it does show, I didn't see this coming. This is a crisis type of card. But I do feel like a money-minded male, somebody that's trying to tell you to do something, giving you some advice. So beware of that. Past position, a lot of work, a lot to handle, a lot of heavy burdens, and that's okay. It's in the past right now. Now, one thing I want you to change, it says like I didn't get paid enough money, or I didn't get enough money, or I'm not making enough money. So go and manifest for that money to come in. Okay. It shows me a change for the better in the home, either a new place or fixing it up, or just something really great to make it more comfortable. So very good. I get great success for you. And I also get some challenges, but the success is even higher, okay? But it's challenging, and that's okay. A little bit of love comes in for you too. Now, I see that in the very end of all this stuff that you're going to kind of not know what the next step is or what's going to come in. Make it come in by manifesting. Manifest, tell that universe what you want. You're making your own future and bring that in. If you have problems knowing what's coming, or in making a decision, or figure out what to do next, please just talk to your guides. Tell them to bring you a sign and let you know, bring you the knowledge. I was just telling somebody this. Sometimes when I want to just pluck out the knowledge for somebody, I'll just reach up and I'll ask my guide, just give me that knowledge and put it on your third eye. Just bring me that knowledge. And then you're going to be fine. Okay. And so that's what I have for you. Is
That
it
was beautiful.
QR code time?
Sure.
All right. And of course, I don't have it ready, but here it goes.
All right, everybody, this is my QR code. If you screenshot it with your camera, I'm sorry, screenshot it with your phone, or take a picture of it with your camera, follow the link. You can even come back to this video and get it later. You could even print it out and make a decal and put it on your car and drive around your city and make everybody scan it, or take everyone's phone and scan it for them. Either way, spread the word and have people go to my booking site, and you'll see all the services I have to offer. I do a lot more than just tarot readings. And, so if you're looking for a private session and any of the services I offer, I'm more than happy to help.
Great.
Alrighty. And so I wanted to say to Senior Siniestro. Let's see where it say. Does the shape of a crystal make a difference in how it functions? So, yes and no. So the chemical compound and the like structure of the crystal or the stone or the rock, essentially, that, because they were formed naturally in earth, and there's a frequency. Everything that exists is vibrating at a frequency, and so its structure and its compound and the way it's made up is unique in that way, in what frequency and the chemical makeup of it. Now, if you took crystals, and they'll always, whatever crystal it is, it always has certain properties, and you could look those up. I don't know all of them, but Debbie did gift me a lovely book of crystals that I just love. But if you like, so the shape of it, though, that, I mean, it could function as different things, practically, like in a practical sense, like I don't even know how, like, okay, for example, yes, the Book of Stones, lovely, lovely book. So for example, in a watch, in a quartz watch, there's quartz, and so the quartz they put in there is a specific shape to carry out a certain function. Or for example, I can't even think of other examples off of the top of my mind, but in a practical sense and an application sense, the shape of the crystal does matter, but for the properties and the chemical compound and all that, and what it helps with energetically, and the way that we interact with it, on an energetic and frequency sense, that doesn't change. It's just the shape of it doesn't change that, the properties of it. I hope that makes sense. I'm explaining that the best way I can. I don't have any sort of degree in all that, but
Well,
okay.
you did very well, and it doesn't matter the size or anything when you're using it metaphysically. It can be rough, it can be polished, it can be cut. It
Mm-hmm.
doesn't matter.
And the properties remain the same metaphysically. That's the word I was looking for, metaphysically.
There you go.
Yeah, metaphysically, properties the same, but in a practical sense, you could use it to apply it somewhere. Anyway, okay, let's see. Oh, Sinestro. You had a question. Let's see. Okay. On career and what's ahead. On career and what's ahead. Give me just a moment. Okay. So, I see right now you're focused on you're doing pretty well, like in like your general overall happiness. Um, or you're either doing well or you're working on it and you're getting there, so that's really good. Either way, I do see you applying yourself in such a way that, so maybe you've gone to school and gotten some sort of education for a certain field, career field, but I do see you applying your skill set, whether or not you attain this in a schooling setting or just through experience in life, but or previous experiences, possibly maybe somebody taught you something, but you do find a financial um, stability and success through applying a skill set that you already actually have under your belt, or you're currently working on it. That could be the case, but either way, it comes in handy and you're able to apply it. Now, you do need to see that there's some sort of veil where you're you're letting okay. We all make decisions from an emotional standpoint, whether we want to uh, address that or whether we even agree with that or not. It's happening. Neuroscience proves this. Even people who say, I don't make emotional decisions or I'm not an emotional person, they quite literally made one before those words came out of their mouth to even say that, um, because we are emotional creatures, and so neuroscience proves this. And even the people who aren't really in touch with what's happening on emotion wise, what's happening is at the split second of making the decision, there was an emotion that was felt, and then it either your choice either fell this way or this way based on whatever feeling you had about the topic, the circumstance, whether or not you're aware of that, what that feeling was, or whether or not you are in touch with the actual processing of that. It doesn't matter, it's happening. So I'm saying all that to say this: you really you've got some sort of veil that you're seeing things through because of your feelings about something. So a great metaphor for this, or a great example visually, would be like a dark alleyway at night. Our emotions can cloud things. So like think of it like a dark alleyway at nighttime. Like you wouldn't go through that alleyway when there's no street lights, the sun's not out, it's the middle of the night, it's kind of sketchy. So you're like, no way, I'm not going in there. But then like the next day when you walk by when the sun's out and it's the middle of the day, the alleyway doesn't look scary at all. And you're like, oh, it's just, there's like nothing. Like I could have, what's the big deal, right? And it's the same alleyway, but the sun and the moon kind of shed different light on it and make it look a little different. And the dark plays tricks on us, right? And so the dark represents the dark parts of our mind, or the dark parts of our the inner workings of our consciousness and our emotions that we're not really fully aware of, maybe, or fear is false evidence appearing real. So our fears, the things that are kept in the dark, right? And so that same alleyway looks different when the light is brought onto it, and it's the same exact thing. So it's the same situation, the same thing you're looking at, but you've lifted the veil. And that's what I'm getting at here is like you gotta kind of go inward and get in touch with these feelings and see what is causing this veil to affect your emotion. I'm sorry, affect your choices really, because the Seven of Cups is here, and that's all about choices. And so uh, ultimately happiness is a choice. And so I do see you, maybe you're not, maybe this is saying you're not happy in your current work position or something, but and you think a new job or a new position or something will give you that happiness. It won't. You'll be just as, you'll feel exactly the same even if you had your dream job. No, well, I mean, sometimes it depends on how that affects you. Because some people get this inspiration and they have more positive thoughts because they have that inspiration and that drive and that mentality that being in their dream job gives them. But what I'm saying is that it's all about your mentality. It's all about the way you're framing things, and so the choices you're making are really important right now. Toward you gotta see that it's not the external factors that are contributing to your dissatisfaction with your position right now. It's the way you're looking at it and the way you're identifying with those things and relating it back to yourself. So I do see you overcoming this challenge, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel. The Chariot is here, and so that's a victory at the end of a long bumpy road. So just keep going, because there is a victory coming for you. Labradorite is your crystal. It says labradorite helps expand the mind and further spiritual growth. It does this by calming the negative side of our personality and helps us think twice when it comes to any impulsive behaviors. This incredible stone is linked to the third eye chakra, so like I was saying, lifting the veil, seeing things for what they really are. And you don't always see with just your eyes. You have the third eye as well. And so you got to lift the veil and kind of see through this 3D construct and see how that's been affecting your choices. And yeah, anyway, that'll lead you to your path toward happiness. That's all I have for you this evening. Debbie, you're muted.
I was tracking down a scammer of ours, so I had the music. I didn't have myself muted. I want to quickly do Narden. Um, Narden, quickly. You already have somebody. So you already have somebody you were wanted to know, in 3 months, who would be coming in. You already have a money-minded male. It does represent you, the first card of wanting some money to come or some money coming to you. I also get a good manifesting or a card of thinking about love and dreaming about love a little bit. And love is going to come for you. But I get it after 3 months from now, because I do want to tell you about this guy. I get something here about somebody not telling you something. You have to be careful about this kind of secret things that somebody might not be telling you. I also get you going along with the flow, and I want to tell you, you have a good financial investment coming ahead. But I see, as far as this guy, I feel like it's over and done with in July. I want you to watch your money and hold on to it. You have a new beginning coming. But I do have that love comes in later on, after August for you. All right. But you already have somebody. It shows me you already have somebody. And that's what I have for you. I wanted to do it quickly because we are over our hour. I think that Maddie is taking care of some loose ends there.
I was just telling Sasha, It's no problem at all. We were letting you know because we want you to have a chance at getting a free reading, a fair chance like everyone else. And if you have somebody else's personal info in your question, we can't select you or put you up on the screen. So we're just letting you know so you have the same the same chance as everyone else to get randomly selected.
Right. We just want you to not put the name in, person of interest, so that we can put you up on the screen. And we ran out of time.
Yes, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if we didn't get to you today, please come back. This Friday is Fluid
Friday.
Friday. We're gonna
Mhm.
play What's in Your Cup, and we're going to have our Friday Feuds poll. And let us know that you were here and you didn't get selected. So we'll try
And
and
we'll
get to
try to get
you.
you.
Yeah,
Absolutely. All
but
right, Maddie. I will talk to you in just a minute when we go out of the broadcast. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us and having fun with us. And Fridays are especially fun. So we'll see you back then.
yes, thank you. See you on Friday.
Bye bye,
Bye.
everybody. Bye.